What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Baldur's Gate 3 series on Tactician difficulty. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike, leave a comment, and if you want to see some more, hit the subscribe button. Now, we are continuing the story of none other than Kaige-O, the half-orc paladin, and we are currently in the Moonrise Towers, which is... The very first fight was intense. The second fight, pretty intense as well. Not gonna lie. So we're gonna loot the area. Why is Ducky stealing? Mirko Light Scourge? Deal 5 bludgeoning damage anytime you miss anyways? Jeez. I mean, that's some nice damage. A mirror.
Something good here, I hope.
Alright, so we're kind of checking what's going on in the basement.
Swift as my feet can carry
But I would like to loot the area. Sadly, all of the flaming fists died. The Death Shepherd. What's a Death Shepherd have? Nothing special. Orders from Jahira. One of our scouts, may Maliki watch over her soul, spotted the cultist caravan route from afar, a line of slow lights wavering through the gloom. The cult has some persistent means of traversing even the most blighted regions of the Shadow Curse, and I mean for us to have it as well. Prepare to intercept and seize whatever it is they're using. Jahira. Which we already knew about. And that was the Pixie. Okay, we got some blood leading up there. Another guard key. Heavy oak doors in here. Let's not... Doesn't lead up the stairs. We do need to heal pretty bad.
And ready to fight.
If we do that, preferably would like to get my elementals in here.
Attention!
Let's get going.
There we go. This should hit everybody. Okay, that puts everybody at full health.
Moving ahead.
We have some more food. What is through here? Ah, it's another way in. Okay. What is through here?
Here we go.
Scroll of false life.
Always room for more.
Gale, you can take the
Interesting.
scrolls.
Adventure awaits.
We have a scroll of speak with the dead and hold person.
No one's stopped me yet.
Anything in these barrels? Water.
Let's have a look.
Ah, the brain creatures. Elithids. Interesting.
Anything of
Alright,
use?
let's finally see what's going on. We have a bunch of cages. Prison cells. What's going on in the tower? What is this?
If not over, then through.
Yeah, that's something that we have to, like, jump through. Flax. Cell 5. Okay, just different cell numbers. It's like a bunch of just torturing devices and such. Alright, let's see what's in the center. Certainly have a way to go up. But what do we have inside? Moonrise Prisoner Log. A list of prisoners who have passed through the dungeons of Moonrise Towers. The page opens up on the following entry. Fionn Featherlight, transferred to Disciple Balthazar's care. Yusuf Furaha, found dead in cell, remains sent to kitchen. Anusa Tarasova, swore allegiance to the Absolute, sent for subjugation. Note, Disciple Balthazar's experiments now take priority. All prisoners are to be sent to his lab on his return, including Nimble, Nichols, and Wolbrin. Oh no. Wolbrin.
Wish I had a bag
We already
of
killed
holding.
Balthazar, though. Communal cell? What? There wasn't anything over there, I don't believe. Invasion plans of the Sword Coast. Nice, used our key. A map of the Sword Coast from the Sea of Moving Ice down to just north of Amn, including several of the near archipelagos in the Sea of the Swords. A large red arrow stretches out from the east, then branches into numerous small arrows, fanning out across the land to signify the Absolute's planned conquest. Alright, let's take the iron ladder up first. Gold ring, gold chalice. Burnished necklace.
Busy times. Maybe later.
Elixir of Vigilance, Serpent Fang Toxin, Fire Resistance, Onyx Ring. Potion of Greater Healing, Elixir of Viciousness, Potion of Mind Reading. Okay, a bunch of ingredients. Browbeaten Circlet. The wearer gains a +1 bonus to spell save DC while threatened. Wolburn's Hammer. Nothing special about it.
What's cooking?
Karlak, pick up the trap disarm kit.
All right, what now?
Oil
Step
flask.
forward.
Alright, let's see what the heck is going on over here. Is Wolbrin not doing so hot? What's going on? Save it. What was that? Can we like throw a skeleton down there? Too heavy to throw the skeleton, or is it because the earth elemental is in the way?
No time to rest.
What if we throw
Don't be shy.
like some fire down there?
Honk honk.
Why was it like it hit something?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay.
These boots have seen everything.
I don't know what those screeches were about, but that was kind of scary. I think it's a good time to get on out of here. Now we are fully healed. Gale is missing some very important spell slots. You should replenish a level 5. Then you should replenish a level 4. Then all you can do is a level 1.
Don't burn yourself.
We have 2 frenzies left. Maybe this will be enough. Well, let's bring everybody. Alright. Let's wait for everybody to catch up then. Can you put Armor of Agathis back on?
Lost in thought.
No, we need the long rest.
Looking ahead. Should mind my stab.
Alright.
Thorms shall be dethroned.
Very heavy great axe. Smoke powder bomb. Note to self. You've got this, Ratcha. You're gonna be the bestest true soul there ever was. All you got to do is trust Minthara, listen to the Absolute, and do as she says. Then you get your audience, and you'll be proper rewarded. Don't go listening to them fakers like Dren. Dren does not hear nothing. Well, Dren is dead like you. Sorry, Ratcha. Can we speak to these people?
The corpse remains silent.
We can the Fezerk, though. Let's see what he's got to say.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who killed you?
Coward! Attacked! Interrupted my work!
Who did you answer to?
The Absolute! She chose us!
Where did you come from?
The towers.
Okay. Are there others like you nearby?
Many. So many. Legions of goblins. And more. Serving the Absolute.
So who is the Absolute? Because Ketheric Thorm seems to be the villain in Act 2, but I'm assuming after this we're going after... What are you doing in the village?
Hostages. The Absolute wants.
I would assume Absolute is like endgame.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Alright, let's do this, Jaheira.
I stand ready to reinforce, if you need it.
Then consider yourself part of the pact.
So I shall. Now let's run a hunt.
Alright, is this it? Is this what we're doing? We already know Night Song's up here. Taking the groves off the table. Dictated to Scribe Yanthus by General Ketheric. Druids, meddling and meddlesome. I have a history with them that makes me wary of underestimating them. They will certainly not welcome the rise of the Absolute in their vicinity and could become significant obstacles if we don't find a way to take them out of play. I speak here, for starters, of the Emerald Grove and of the Cloakwood Circle. They cannot easily be defeated without a significant diversion of resources, but they can perhaps be neutralized from within. Druids, by their very nature, do not smile, Yanthus, value the balance of natural forces over the welfare of humanity in general, and in the extreme, this is expressed by the faction historically known as the Shadow Druids, who favor complete separation of the circles from what they regard as the ills of civilization. We shall identify the current leaders of the Shadow Druids, cultivate them with gifts while intimidating them with threats, and encourage them to see that the wisest and most prudent course is for the Druid circles to stand neutral as the army of the Absolute marches on the blighted cities of the civilized. Disciple Zorel shall select an appropriate agent to parley with the Shadow Druid leaders. Eventually, all shall be infected with tadpoles. Orcs of Trielta Hills. The recent dismemberment of Agent Moss, True Soul 26, by Lord Herod's guards at the Ringfork Stronghold is a clear indication that our strategy for co-opting the orcs of the Trielta Hills needs to be adjusted. Sending a herald to talk was regarded as evidence of weakness, so we must assume an attitude of dominance in our next attempt. The true soul among us who best understands orcish customs is undoubtedly Sir Yax of Scornable. He shall be sent, backed up by a pair of ogres, to deliver a direct personal challenge to Lord Herod, using as an excuse the dismemberment of Mahas. Yax is to defeat Herod and then force him to swear fealty to the Absolute. In return, we shall back Herod in the conquest and alliance of the other two Trielta tribes. Inform Sir Yax as soon as he returns from the Werewoods. Disciple Zorel on the behalf of General Ketheric. Recruiting gnolls. Though gnolls verge upon being brute beasts who cannot follow orders couched in even the simplest terms, they can fulfill one important role in an army such as the one we are building, that of vanguard shock troops. Howling gnoll berserkers can be sent ahead in frontal assault to absorb defender spells and missile volleys, exhausting our enemy's ammunition before the arrival of the organized phalanxes of our less savage troops. Accordingly, Ragsland's Hobgoblin Rangers are hereby detached to the wilderness to track down gnoll war packs, capture each pack's flying leader, and bring them back in good condition to Moonrise Towers for tadpoling. The flyings can be returned to their war packs, where we can count on the rank and file to follow the orders of their leaders, who will then be loyal to the Absolute. 6 such packs should meet our needs. See to it. Okay, so this is how, like, they're recruiting everybody. Oh. Rhodesia. Okay, how big is your spell? Alright, you can hit all 3 here. Perfect. And let's move you over.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Victory is assured. Step to it.
The problem is Okay, Armor of Agathis is all gone.
Put 'em up. Down the hatch.
Okay.
Victor's path. Making my move.
1. I guess 2 here. Okay, she was shielded.
You will die before you reach my lord.
We need to use a counter spell here.
You will be obedient.
Okay.
I will try to make it swift.
Nice. Oh, that's it. Jeez, that was
Understood.
not a lot of damage at all.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Alright, let's finish that off.
With haste.
Move you up. Now you are gonna get... Nice. She missed. Alright, but you're not gonna be able to reach. Hopefully, you won't need to.
I speak, they burn.
Okay.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Perfect.
No holding back.
Except I don't think Will can
No time
finish
to
this. She casts another fireball. Nice. Misty Step is fine. She can cast that. Gotta counterspell this.
Blood comes easy
Alright,
these
Kaige-O,
days.
can you finish the big boy here?
Fall by my hand.
Nice.
This is the easy part. Better you feed the soil.
The fact that these guys can teleport is insane. Knocks prone.
Aye, aye.
Okay.
I've got a long road ahead.
Just saved. Glory of the Absolute. Now come we in reverence before the Absolute and her true souls, rejoicing in the three glories of belonging and reveling in the requital for deeds duly done in the Absolute's name. Glory is the first, our purpose, filling us with determination to bring to all mortals the joy of reverence of the Absolute. Glory the second is our obedience, the bliss of knowing that we exalt ourselves when we surrender our wills to the Absolute's command. Glory the third is our dominion, for obedience to the Absolute places us above other mortal, and it is righteous to command them. And when through our obedience we have achieved dominion, the Absolute grants us permission for requital, revelry without restraint, to express our joy and pride in the Absolute's service.
One with the
Alright, we
wind.
don't really need the speak with the dead scroll, but we'll take it.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Light on my feet.
Harper's? Oh, they're downstairs. Oh my gosh, there's so many rooms. Wait, Ketheric's up here? Or is he's above? I thought Ketheric was all the way at the top. Okay. I'm not expecting a mimic here.
Let's go. Boom.
The lance board is set.
Nice crit.
Fuck yes.
This is my time.
multi-hit. Nicely done.
Not but another harvest.
Okay. $11. Nice.
These things have stayed interesting.
Stained letter. My darling daughter, when you were a little girl, I would often watch you play with your dolls and your cousins and picture myself an enormous, opaque, a silvery shield surrounding you, protecting you. I knew somehow deep within myself that no harm could ever befall you because I would not let it. Though the healers say I may pass into the city of judgment soon, know this, darling daughter, I am always around you. I'm always with you, and the Moon Maiden will never allow you to bear a burden you cannot carry. I love you forever, a love that has no death, Mama. When the wearer deals damage with the ranged spell attack, inflict 2 reverberation. Negative penalty to strength, dexterity, and constitution. 5 or more reverberation. 1 to 4 thunder damage, and possibly falls prone. Okay. Take all the stones. We don't want the sandals.
Time to press ahead.
Saloon's devotee. This diary records the life of John Meadowland, who suffered from lycanthropy, becoming a werebear at the advent of the full moon. Cured of his conditions by a priestess of Saloon, John Meadowland exchanged his claws for a great sword and a cause. He would keep his priestess safe from all trouble. We've read that before.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Okay. This is cool. Cool little throne outside. Unsent letter. Balthazar, I thank you for returning what was mine and have no doubt all will be well once the war is won. After that, I believe our business will be concluded. A different life, a better life awaits. Are you... It is bludgeoning. Just gotta get a good hit. There's 1. There's 2. Perfect. Cloak of Elemental Absorption. Letter to Ketheric. My darling husband, I know my time is drawing near. I don't want to leave you. I don't want to leave our little girl, but I'm not writing to lament our lot. It's ours and no others. Though the city of judgment is dark, I know Our Lady's light will find me even there. I will see her shining spires and walk the silver gardens we both dreamt of. I go to my reward and leave quite a task to you yet, my heart. Saloon's light shines bright in our little one, but she will need a guide to keep her on her path. I have no doubt that she will keep you on yours. It is the same path, Our Lady's path, and one day I know it will bring you back to me. Only not too soon, I hope. I won't say goodbye. There is no loss, only temporary separation. How I love you forever, Melodia.
Letter from Ketheric's wife. Sounds like she loved him very much.
Yes, it did. Okay. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Take half damage from the next elemental attack targeting you and deal an additional 1d6 of that elemental type on your next attack.
Let's march.
Okay, looking good.
Where am I needed?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Okay. So now Will, let's give you a little cape, shall we? Looking good.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
I'm gonna pick up all
Let's be
these
on my way.
letters. We did pick up the shattered letter. Scroll of Blight. Apostle Diary. Most of the text has been scoured away by time, but what remains appears to be some form of ritual incantation. Your white ribs, the pillars, your bleached skull, the dome. Take an apostle's final form, cathedral wrought of blessed bone. The Ethic of War by Christina Suelto. My colleague Amaps proposes fair rules of engagement in times of war and forgiveness upon victory. Are we to spare our enemies then, once they have fallen to our might? Are we to put all hatred behind us when surrender is offered? Indeed not, for what shall we do once our opponent gathers new armies and masses them once again along our borders? We shall wage another war and count the lives snuffed out by our own magnanimity. Once an enemy kingdom is conquered, it must be razed to the ground. Only then can we be free of its specter. Attracting Drow exiles. Dictated to Scribe Yanthus by General Ketheric. Sweeping up individual Drow renegades is not giving up us the cadre of Loth-trained veterans I want for our staff and officer corps. We must be more ambitious. Agent Zilvri, True Soul 113, will be commanded to infiltrate Menzo Baranzan itself, ideally House Banner, ostensibly to proselytize on the behalf of the Divine Absolute. I think Zilvri will be convincing in his role. This intrusion will excite outrage among the Banner matrons, who can be counted upon to send a warband to exterminate whoever was so rash as to promote anti-Loth apostasy in their home. Zilvre will have left a clear trail back here to Moonrise Towers, where the warband will find not a circle of ragtag heretics, but an army in the making. I will parley with the Drow leader, but as we negotiate, her warband will be ambushed, and every Drow warrior we capture will be tadpoled. This accomplished, the warband leader will meet the same fate, and thus we shall acquire our cadre of hardened Underdark warriors, and all it will cost us is the life of loyal Agent Zilvre, but he is, truth be told, a tedious enthusiast, and I will not miss him. Okay. Elder Brain Domination. Confidential, dictated to Scribe Yanthus by General Ketheric. Young Gortash's plan to enslave an illithid Elder Brain and make it our marionette under control of the Crown of Karsus has proceeded almost without flaw, barring the slight delay while our Ballist allies sorted out their leadership conflict. The weak point must surely be the sharing of netherstones. It was necessary to secure my engagement in that of the murder cult, but eventually it's certain to fracture our fragile allegiance. Clearly, all three netherstones must be controlled by a single leader, me by preference, but not until after all the stakeholders have made their essential contribution. Gortash fears that, energized by the dark energies of the crown, the brain we now call the Absolute will eventually metamorphose into something new and more difficult to control. If he's right, the need to invest the power of the netherstones in a single wielder is urgent, even more so in that Enver Gortash at least must be thinking the same way. Oh my gosh. So much reading. Missive from Gortash. General, given what we know about my research about the Gith artifact, I can't emphasize enough how critical it is that it be recovered. The power that artifact contains can boost our own efforts to unforeseen levels, but if it falls into the hands of enemies of wit and persistence, it could bring down all of our plans and schemes. The body of our handpicked captain for the artifact raid wasn't found in the wreckage of the Nautiloid, and I'm not at all easy in my mind about that fact. Find the artifact, employ rigorous means, do not fail.
Goes nothing.
My goodness.
Open up. What's that?
Oh, is he hidden behind here? Balthazar's Personal Notes 3. Request from the next caravan. Any works by Morden Kanan must catch up on current events. No volo, better a century of ignorance. No volo. Hidden Velen holds ink like no other could harvest from an acolyte. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for Library. Current volume badly scorched. Why was Balthazar where he was at?
No traps, please.
Moon Lantern. Goblins. Maglubiet. Triumph? Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adaptable and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excelling as archery skirmishers and war cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can function as disciplined phalanxes armed with half-pikes, and even the ones who can't be trained to march in step can serve as prime catapult fodder. The key to recruiting a tribe of goblins is their profound respect for their priests who lead the tribe members in the worship of all-conquering Maglubiet. Therefore, let the high priest of the 7 tribes of the southwest Sword Coast be invited to a grand council, a feast where they will be well-fed, well-flattered, and well-lubricated with jugs of plonk laced with a mild paralytic. The priests will awaken with new guests in their crania and be led into docile devotion to a new and greater god than Maglubiet, the Absolute. And trust me, where the priests go, their warriors will follow. Yeah, this is all so interesting. Like, it's all because of the tadpoles. Balthazar's Notes 2. Install a drain beneath library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones, and it will rust the spikes besides. A line slashes through the above, the same and unfreshing below. Disregard the smell gives me sweet dreams. Attention acolytes. A reminder, acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any request to borrow from them must be given to me in advance and are like to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind, though if you choose death, I will ensure you serve her still. Get the Yankee disc.
Disc is similar to one you found before. This time, the symbols easily resolve into coherent words and sentences. The story of Orpheus further unfolds. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Ketheric, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver. That his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon, Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale. But beneath the roars we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. The chapter ends there. This disc might be of some interest to Lae'zel.
Will do.
Yankee disc. About the Prince of Orpheus, maybe. Lae'zel can make sense of it.
Flapp's book. This is a log on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers, Cressa Bonedaughter, dated 10 days ago. After the state the Fallen One was in, I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die. That's what it would have wanted. It's not as if Cressa studying it is going to prove much. It was damaged in the attack far beyond what the mere tadpole could do, but she seems fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. Another entry seems to be written into this log dated a 10-day later. I should not have, in hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped onto one of the nautiloids to be deployed, she has been inconsolable. It won't survive out there. It needs me. It isn't like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute, and now my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. Pa, she will come to heal again soon enough. Oh my gosh, there's so much to read. Gortash, the tone of your recent letter is inappropriate. You may follow the Lord of Tyranny, but I do not answer to him or to you. It isn't the fault of any of the Chosen that the artifact has gone astray. Unforeseen events occurred, as they always do. I acknowledge your planning, mastery, and brilliance of mind, but you lack the depth of experience that brings patience and composure. The artifact will be found, our enemies will be thwarted, we will prevail. Now show us that you are reliable as well as brilliant. No word from Balthazar. Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Wherever he's gone is a mystery. Need someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's rigged the thing to high hells. Perhaps hobgoblins. We've read that. Marcus, I assume no explanation is needed for just how rare these appendages are, and I trust you shall make good use of them. You have a golden opportunity to please the general. Do not squander it. Access to the unwilling donor has proven difficult since the harvesting, but I am afforded the opportunity. I shall pass along your gratitude. B. Argument solver? So this is from Night Song, all this holy fire. It's gotta be. Okay, we're so close. Alright, now, we have this door. What the heck is this?
You. What have you done? What have you done to me?
Melodia wanted more for you than this, Ketheric. Stop and you may redeem yourself yet. You just need a 3. Nice.
There is no redemption, can't you see? It is too late. If Melodia could see all I've done, she'd know. She'd know her husband died long ago with Isabel. Unlike Isabel, he could not be brought back.
You're wrong, Ketheric. It isn't too late for you.
I haven't forgotten her embrace. Melodia's. Nor Seluna's. But the Moon Maiden did not intervene when my life was dismantled piece by piece. And when I tried to buy it back, it cost me everything. Everything. We are copper pieces in their belts. Tokens to be traded for scraps. You have beaten me, true soul. But the gods beat me first.
I can help you, Ketheric, if you let me.
Ketheric Thorm!
Aelin.
Rise, you dog! Retribution has come, and her sword is my sword.
Wait, Ketheric has surrendered.
Ketheric Thorm would sooner die than lay down his rank cause. Isn't that right, General?
I was a fool to hesitate. Power like mine cannot be hidden, cannot be cowed. But power like mine has a price. A price I am destined to pay. You have one last chance to bow. Once it's gone, I'll have no choice but to destroy you both. Do you hear? Bow! The prism. You've had it all this time, you worm. You will bow before me. And if you will not bow, you will break.
He will crumble at the power of your touch. Give him all you have. The gods fight at our side!
Okie dokie. Here we go. Starting with the rage for sure. Dude, every time she yells, it gives me goosebumps. She's ready. She's ready to fight.
Find a route.
And that just gets me hype every time. Nice crit.
Gone with the weave. This is my time.
Okay, we got some grouped up here. I don't think it'd be possible to hit more than 2. Let's move to the middle. 218, Aura of Protection and Aura of Hate. The Paladin and any nearby fiends and undead deal an additional 6 bludgeoning damage. Oh my gosh. Alright, you got some resistant to all physical. Arcane Enchantment, +1 to armor class. Prevents disease. Extra attack, Fey Ancestry. Cannot alter their form. Improve Divine Smite. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. Opportunity attack. You can't be moved against your will by any spell or action. And you have Shield Bash. Maybe we just go here. Nice. We'll take it. Alright, let's get up close and personal with these two.
A tale for the ages.
Okay. This is Gale.
Good move.
Okay.
On the victor's path.
And we have Will.
2 steps at a time.
We do have Flame Strike. Nice bit of damage there. I don't think we should group up. Let's see what happens. No need to react to that. Fireball, we do need to counterspell. That'll hurt. She needs to go. That's all we're gonna be able to counterspell. Alright, yeah. This is all fine. That's not super great. Deadly Orders?
Focus your attack, soldiers.
It is... it's like a focus. Okay. We can do Ice Storm over here. fire. And then we move up here. Wow. Ah, knocked her prone. Okay. You guys are all knocked prone. Kinda tempted to do a divine favor here. Can we do some divine smiting, maybe?
I'll strike you down.
Nice hit. It's only a 55. Okay. Don't want to use any lucky actions yet. What does she got going on? Nice. Moonfire. To foes that come within 3 meters of her or start their turn there. So it's like a moonbeam that surrounds her anywhere she goes. That's pretty cool. Alright, you friends are gonna go over here. And you're gonna pop this. Nice, you took one out. Nice, double miss. Alright, Karlach. Kind of feel like you need to focus Ketheric.
What's it gonna take?
Nice. Nice, dude. Karlach is a monster. Okay, we do need to take this person out.
That who favors the fearless.
I think I'm gonna multi-attack here. One health. Ouch. And she's gonna incubate. Okay, the only person that's really hurt is Will.
Enough. My lord beckons me. You must return to your prison, and my daughter must be reclaimed.
Your daughter? Isabel.
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
Is she dead?
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
Oh, she's like on her. She's doing her own thing now. Wait, where did Ketheric go?
Can't slow down.
Oh my gosh. It left like a whole bunch of residue. Nice hits. What do you mean you can't reach? Just hit him, dude. Why are you being all weird? Alright, go over here then. Nice. Wait, what happened to her body? And where's Ketheric? Where's the tentacle? So much I'm confused by right now.
Ready for this?
Nice.
In position.
Nice. We are gonna take some damage here. It's fine.
Unleash me. In striking distance.
I'm gonna hope that that's enough. Perfect.
That thing came from below. We need to find out where it took Ketheric.
Don't waste a step.
Wait, she just went down there? Is she tripping? Oh, we can rest now, though. That's pretty huge. Yeah, we're definitely gonna loot the area, and I want to go back down. Oh, Jaheira's right there. Okay. Yeah, you chill there for a little bit, girl. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I think we get back down from there. Note from Gortash. Okay, just a note to say that I was alarmed to learn that your strike teams have not yet recovered the artifact. The Githyanki appear to be after it as well. I'll have more to say about this when time allows, but it's essential that your troops do not allow that object to slip between their fingers.
What's in here?
The Scroll of Her Glory. An instructional missive to the Zealots of the Absolute offered an audience. To be seen is to be known, and to be known by her is most perfect. One must rid one's mind of all veils. Nothing can escape her unseen gaze, so to hold any secrets before her is folly. All you have, every little scrap of your being belongs to her. In return, you may be offered a fraction of her being, a shard of perfection lodged in your uncomprehending mind. We are true souls after all, and the truth our souls hold is hers.
What's hiding here?
Exhort the risen and ghoulish touch. Subjugate the undead with your commands. Lash out with deadly claws and possibly paralyze. Elves and undead cannot be paralyzed by this attack.
The pride of the gate.
Yeah, sure. Poison resistance, anybody?
Charmer.
Not for you.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
I'll do that instead of the Ring of Mental Inhibition. We'll give you poison resistance.
forthwith.
Okay. I would like to see
Shouldn't have wished to live in
what
more
is
interesting
going on with
times.
this area.
Need to find a way forward.
With the bookshelves.
I'll give it a shot.
Something's going on over here. Musty tomes. Poisons and venoms. We gotta put a heart on there?
Maybe I need more pockets.
Yes, it was. Cool. What are you bludgeoning? A hat? Once per turn, any condition inflicted on a target also applies 2 turns of encrusted frost.
Salutations.
We don't ever shapeshift, let's be honest here. As cool as this is from the first game, send you to camp.
Never a dull moment.
Research notes. I have redirected some materials from beneath the tower. I plan to simply raise what forces I need inside the mausoleum itself, but the general prefers that no more of his family crypts be disturbed. Even so, I may have no choice. The temple will not surrender the Night Song easily, and the general's invulnerability depends on it. I'm sure he will forgive a little transgression if it frees the army to move on Baldur's Gate at last.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles.
Ritual circle.
Carved into the bench's rotted surface are strange, half-faded sigils. A magic circle of some kind, thick with darkness and decay.
That looks like a
A
glitch.
ritual circle. And a complex one at that. I've seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so tainted.
What is its purpose?
The sigils are written in a curious mix of tongues. Ancient Kalashite, Netherese, something else I can't quite make out. If I'm reading it correctly, it was used in the creation of moon lanterns. It's been mostly drained, but even now contains a powerful dose of shadow weave. The discarded pixie corpses might still contain enough essence. With one of the broken lantern casements... Yes, I think I'll be able to craft one more lantern. And with a slight modification of the casting gesture, it might be able to wield the shadows instead of repelling them. Though, Mistress' eyes may be upon me. And she'd forbid me dabbling with such magic. She'd want it destroyed. Wasted, arguably.
Destroy the foul thing before it pollutes any further.
Some room, then, if you please.
It doesn't take much. The sigils fade, the circle's tainted magic dissolving harmlessly into the ether.
Not bad for a wizard who slept through his Kalashite lessons, eh?
Okay. Alright, let's go back up. What's Gale got to say?
Did you feel that? I wasn't surrounded on all sides by the darkness of the Shadow Curse lands, I'd think it was Mystra herself brushing against my skin.
I felt it too. It was like my skin became charged with something more alive somehow.
That's Mystra's power for you. Where there's even a trace of magic, she will be there to bring it to life. There's clearly some magic in you if you were able to sense her presence. But I think I felt something stronger.
Okay,
She's
guy.
left some tiny part of herself to watch over me, I think. A boon to help us reach the heart of the Absolute in one piece.
Unless this boon of hers saved you from detonating the orb, it hardly seems worth it.
True enough. And somehow I doubt that's an order Mystra will be willing to rescind, no matter how many times I impress her. The stakes are simply too high. Strange, though, that she would reward me for such a service now. She's hardly been forthcoming on that front since my banishment. Perhaps I'm overthinking things. A blessing's a blessing, and this one should come in most useful.
But what blessing did we get? I have no idea. Alright, so let's go back upstairs. And then at the beginning of next episode, we'll follow the tentacle monster and Ketheric down the hole after we go rest at camp. Because that is going to be pretty important. We'll talk to Jaheira up here and such. All next time. So, as always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.